Shoulders of Hope is a nonprofit 501c3 charitable organization that was started to increase the availability of affordable housing. We're actually doing something that isn't being done anywhere else in the country. We're rescuing homes that are slated for demolition. We're setting them back up again, meeting a whole set of new green criteria and energy efficiency criteria, and then making the homes available for affordable housing or workforce housing. And we physically lift them up and move them and set them back down again on new foundations, and then we completely rehabilitate them.
Part of the goal is to keep the homes close to the site in the same historic context. That's actually across Canal Street is still part of the same National Register.
In our conversations with some of the nonprofits from this area and the city, it was clear to us that there was a will to save as much of the significant historic property as possible from this footprint.
The fact that the architectural historic significance of this neighborhood is going to be preserved and not torn down and completely forgotten is significant in and of itself. And the commitment from the city and the mayor and coordination from the state level to be able to make this all possible, again, is something that is unprecedented.
All these guys working on houses to prep them, get the steel put under them, get them disconnected from utilities, get them raised, take the roof off, have the utilities plan the route and make sure that their lines are up, have an arborist go through and make sure some of the oak trees aren't going to keep us from going forward. Sometimes there's street lights that we got to move, and then we got to have a foundation and plan for what happens on the other side, and we're coordinating this with a number of different partners. Before we started this project, we could only find documented cases of anybody moving 5 houses at a time. So that was the most anybody had ever moved as far as we can tell. And so we moved 6 yesterday, and 2 of them went farther than we've ever moved a house here in New Orleans anyway.
We're on Roche Blave right now. Behind me are 6 houses moved to lots owned by Providence Catholic Charities. And across the street is some major revitalization work that's already going on. So we're excited to be able to really create safe, affordable, decent housing in neighborhoods so that the offer for home ownership will more than likely to become a reality. Being able to use these houses and set them back up again and completely rehabilitate them and keep them affordable is something that I think is really special and something that this project is being able to contribute back to the city.
It's really about what this means to the city. And for us, of course, that's empowering. It just makes it such an unbelievable pleasure to be part of something so monumental and significant.
Yeah.